Hello. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Abby with Abby Reviews. This is gonna be my review and recap of the Come Up New York Season 4, Episode 4, The Big Question. I know I'm a couple of days late. I am under the weather. I had to put on a face because I look like death warmed over. So I tried to make it cute for y'all because I look like somebody tried to do something to me. And that's just not how I wanted to. But I wanted to get this review out. Please bear with my voice because I'm trying to preserve her as much as possible. Y'all know what this is. All right, let's jump into the foolishness and see what happens, shall we? All right, let's go. All right, it's a lot happening, and I'm a little slow because I drank some Theraflu, so I'm trying. My brain is not moving at the speed that it normally does. Y'all just bear with me, so just so I'm not confused. So Spanky and Joel had an issue because apparently Joel knew Spanky when he had his hat line and he purchased some hats, didn't get the hat, and so he feels some type of way. Okay, that's a logistical issue. Spanky said he got extra hats in the back. You know, they can piece up and squash that issue. Andre has a complete. Andre is saying we don't have an issue anymore. I just don't fuck with you. That's it. That's over. It's over. Listen, it's done. Y'all help me understand what does any of this have to do with Nakai? Because Nakai seems to have a lot to say when absolutely none of this has anything to do with them. Is it just me? Am I crazy? Am I old and not understanding what's happening here? Because this really feels like none of this has anything to do with Nakai, but Nakai has an awful lot to say. Am I high? Maybe it's the medicine I took before I started this review. Because it seems like a lot. Like for a new person who is, well, new to me, being introduced into this particular friend group, not necessarily new to all of the people, because clearly, what's the baby's name? You know, Andre, and you have a thing there, and I think and you apparently, I don't know if you have an issue with Ty. Ty is like, whatever our issue is, it ain't gonna be resolved. We just not gonna get along, and that's just the beginning and the end of it. And Nakai is still giving Tyrone an issue because Tyrone is based out of Philly, and this is a New York group, so it's always gonna be you Philly, you Philly. How old are you? Like how? What? That's okay. But maybe it's your auntie. I'm gonna continue to look at this, and maybe I'm tripping, but it's giving very much. I'm new to the group, and I'm trying to take over and be that girl by causing as much drama between many people, and inserting myself into stuff that has absolutely nothing to do with me, so I can make my mark and create a storyline. Because all I have going on right now is my real estate, but I could be wrong. And the real estate is only gonna carry me so far. But that's just listen. Y'all help your auntie because I don't understand. I don't get it. But here we go. All right, so we done moved on because Nakai finally was quiet, and we got the issue that happened with Andre and Spanky. Andre expects what he puts out to be given back to him in regards to his friendships with people. So if you, my friend, can't nobody talk about you in front of me. Can't nobody come out the side of their neck about you in front of me, or it's gonna be problems. And because that's what I put out, that's what I expect. I have the same that's the same expectation that I have for you as my friend. And I think that's where, and that's not the energy that Spanky be on. And I guess people tried to tell Andre, listen, Spanky is messy, ba ba ba, all of these things. And he wasn't trying to hear it because that's his ace boon coon, that's his homeboy. No, I know his mama. We tight like that. That's my friend. And then for them to sit up and somebody sent them this video of somebody, I don't know who it was, because that ain't got nothing to do with me. Somebody was on a YouTube video talking trash about Andre, and then like the very next day, the at Spanky's party, I don't know, I think it was a birthday party or something. That person was at the party. Now Spanky is saying that he sent a text to Andre saying, "Is it okay for me to invite this person to the party?" And he was like, Andre was like, "I don't care, blah, 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 whatever." But first of all, if you my friend and this person is online talking cash, cold money shit about me, why is that even a question you have to ask me? Why is it not? No, we don't fuck with you. Listen, I don't care who you are. If you can't come to me talking about Loretta and think that it's gonna be okay with me, like I ain't gonna say. First of all, you can't come talking out the side of your neck to me about Loretta. You can't say nothing to me about her, cause you gonna get cussed out. I'm gonna cuss you out, and then I'm going to call her and tell her what you said, and then tell them I cussed you out, and then you excommunicated from the both of us. Cause the fuck you mean? Nah, player, that's not how. No, we not finna do that. Not up in yours. Not up in hers. Maybe that's cute somewhere else, but that's not cute here. That's not how that works here. And I understand you can't put expectations of your expectations. You got to have a conversation with people, because you can't always expect people to react how you would react to a certain situation. Everybody wasn't raised the same. Everybody don't have the same morals. Everybody don't have the same line in the sand. So you have to base your friendship and how y'all gonna go from there based off of that situation. And for Andre, that's the line in the sand. No, bruh. No. If I don't like them, there's a broad that did my cousin dirty to this day. She can't, I, listen, friend, on site. It's two of them on site every single time. Them women avoid me like the plague. You know why? Because I'm coming out this wig. They know it. Because you can't do my people dirty and think I'm not going to say nothing to you. At the bare minimum, you going to get cussed out by me. Hey ho, come here, let me holler at you. Let me bring that ass here. Let me holler at you right quick. Every time I see you. It's not something that goes away. Because that's how big the offense was to my cousin. Nah, ho. It ain't no forgiveness. It ain't no bygones be bygones. She may even be good with the situation and be better in her mental health and all of that good stuff now. No, I'm still offended. You gonna have to see me and possibly catch these hands every time I damn see you. There's a woman right now out here living and breathing off the grace of God. that did something horrible to my mother. Ho is on site. Please no. Now, I don't require that of people who, I appreciate it if people who love me will do that for me. But I need y'all to understand that is one of the benefits of being, listen, nah, player. Now, if you did wrong in this situation, I'm gonna sit down and have a conversation with you. But no, player, no, no. And so I understand why Andre feels the way they feel. And Spanky is still acting dumbfounded as to why that child told you he was hurt by what you did. Now, I don't know how true this text message was about him asking, can the child come to the party? I'm mad that you texted your friend and asked them, was it okay for the person who just cussed them out and called them whatever and said whatever online about them, that you both saw the video the day before, that you even thought it okay to put your fingers to your phone to text me, your friend, and say, is it okay for this person to come to the party? Sure, if you want me to turn your party upside the fuck down. Cause I'm gonna knock this bitch out when I see him. So that's completely up to you. You just let me know what you listen. I love you, friend, but please know, me and that bitch in the same room. After I just seen this video of them talking cash money shit about me, it's nuck if you time. It's on site, beloved. As soon as I see them, it's a problem. Hey, let me holler at you. Come here. Let me holler at you. Cause the fuck? Who? What? Child. Couldn't be me. And I'm an old lady. Listen. You can still catch these hands at my big age. Absolutely you can. There is no statute of limitations on that. Jesus. I felt that in my spirit. Okay, let me finish watching this episode. But shout out to Fitz and what's the other baby's name? The one that I get mixed up with Spanky, the calm one. Shout out to Spanky and the calm baby for squashing their beef. Lovely to see it. Lovely. It wasn't really that beef, but it was lovely to see. So we gonna keep it pushing, because I feel like I just went on a 10-minute rant. Now, Tyshawn, that last bit was completely you didn't have to do that. Now, how you mad? You invite somebody and they have the common decency to be like, hey, unfortunately, I have XYZ to do, and I unfortunately cannot make it to your housewarming. Maybe he said he'll get you a little gift or something, to mark the occasion. Everybody can't come to everything, baby. So you talk about it's unfortunate he can't come because you wanted him to see what it's like to live on your own. Excuse me? Excuse me, sir? Just unnecessary. I thought you had grown up and was more mature than this, baby, because that last dig was really unnecessary. But okay. And the baby's name is O'Neal. And O'Neal done invited the children on a boys' trip to Atlantic City because he wants to go to Guy Fieri's restaurant. And they was like, who? Child, they don't know nothing about cooking, baby. I'm sorry. But we at commercial break. We gonna see what happens next, because I feel like it's gonna be some more foolishness. Okay. So Fitz is performing. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. Fitz is performing because I'm not laughing. The baby can sing. That's not the issue. That's not the issue. I am listening to the lyrics of this song. I thought it was gonna be some romantical shit. This little nasty, freaky song, this little baby is singing Jesus. Okay. All right. Not you all in my gut, shooting up the gut. Sir, that sounds like a threat. Listen, I feel uncomfortable. Oh, God, why niggas always think threatening to get you pregnant is sex? It's not. Ooh, merciful Jesus. He said he gonna, okay. And I'm not a fan of anal play either, so putting it in my butt is not, that's not what, I've talked to the Lord about it. He don't want me to do that. This is stupid. Okay, oh shit. Here we go. So, congratulations to Fitz. You did a wonderful job on your performance. The music sounds really good. Y'all go stream that baby's music. Uh, we at Ty's housewarming party. He trying to get all the things together. The baby said he don't cook, so yeah, if y'all thought he was finna cook and chef it up, that's not his anointing. No, that's not the anointing on his life. So y'all can go on and let that go. But now O'Neal has an issue with Nakai because Nakai keeps interjecting themselves into situations and for the love of God just won't be quiet. I know, like, beloved, no one's speaking to you. This has nothing to do with you. Like, why? You learn more if you sit back and be quiet than you do if you continue to insert yourself. That's what that's a lesson that I learned. This is how I learned the art of ear hustling and getting all the information. Because as a young one, I was always around the old people. And I learned as a young one, if you sit still and quiet enough, people will open up their mouths and start chatting. All you have to do is sit there and be quiet. Don't react to anything that's said, because that'll get you put out. Don't interject. Don't add into the conversation like you a grown person into the conversation. Just sit there and listen and pretend like you're doing something else and you not paying them no mind and they won't pay you no mind and you be done got the whole story and be like, oh my God. And then you can come back and tell the cousins. That's how I learned it. That's how I learned my ear hustling ability. But it feels to me like Nakai just can't allow he won't, they, excuse me, because I want to get the baby's pronouns right. They refuse to allow the situation to breathe and resolve itself by itself without interjecting into the situation for good or for bad. You just refuse to just let it breathe. Nobody is talking to you. No one is addressing you. The situation is absolutely not about you. So I don't understand why you continue to interject yourself in situations where it's not, beloved, it's not about you. What's happening? Sugarfoot, what's going on? What's really good? Why you always feel the need? You got to continue to interject yourself and be the center of the whole situation. What's going on? Because that's not healthy. But O'Neal said he gonna dress Nakai because he's sick of them. So why you feel the need to address somebody at somebody's housewarming party? Invite that baby out to lunch and sit down and have a conversation with them. Don't ruin this child's party because you got an issue with somebody. This is not the right location for that. But these children ain't got no home training. But we gonna see what happens. Okay, I don't want my review to be as long as this damn episode, but let's talk about it. First of all, O'Neal, that was a very classy and very, even though you shouldn't have done it there, you should have brought this child. Neither here nor there. It's very classy the way you pulled aside Nakai to have this conversation. Now, Nakai want to act dumbfounded like they don't know what the hell you talking about and why you would feel the way that you feel about what happened. But I just feel like they playing in your face, like they don't understand proper English. Like, what is happening? Like, you don't understand. You kept interrupting me. Made me feel a type of way. We're too old to be acting like this. I shouldn't have to keep saying, hey guys, just let me speak, just let me speak, because you so in your feelings and offended about whatever was happening as you inserted yourself into, again, someone else's situation, that now you done got offended, and now you in your feelings, and now you want to continue to talk and talk and talk and interject when you shouldn't have been talking in the first place, love. That's what I got from the conversation. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping. Now, what took me is when O'Neal said, I've explained it to you and I can't go no further because clearly you don't understand. Because if 2 plus 2 is 4 and 5 plus 5 is 10, I don't understand why the fuck you don't understand what I'm saying to you. Well, but now the baby has come into whose house is it? Ty has come in. They'll be like, let's just disperse this because clearly we're not going to get any further. Nakai clearly wants to be stubborn and be right and doesn't want to cop to the situation at hand. And at first they apologize for being rude, but now you still got an attitude, and now you acting dumbfounded like you don't understand what's happening. Baby, this a lot. This a lot for this episode. Jesus. And I still got maybe 10 minutes left, I think. We gonna see what happens next. Okay. The ending was lovely. So after Ty broke up the fight, he goes to make this toast, thanking everyone for coming to the housewarming, blah, blah, bloom. And after he finished his speech, his boyfriend at the time says, hold on, we got one more thing to do. And he gets down on one knee and proposes to the baby. And the baby says yes. And that warmed my cold, dead Grinch heart. I appreciated that so much. It was absolutely beautiful. They were surrounded by family and loved ones, celebrating them in their housewarming and their now engagement. It was absolutely beautiful, and it warmed my little cold heart. Oh, that was beautiful. That's how the episode ended. I'm sure we're gonna go back to the bullshit next week, but we gonna end on a high note here, and I'm gonna leave it right there because Nakai is tap dancing on the very last nerve that I got. This has been my review and recap of the Come Up New York, The Big Question, Season 4, Episode 4. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend and tell a kin. And hopefully I feel better next week. Peace out.